everyone, it's Kendall here, and today we are doing my foundation routine. Well, this is the one that I do when I'm trying to look good in pictures or in videos, or if I just have a little extra time on my hands. This is the one that I like to do. It's super glowy, it's super smooth. But yeah, so let's get into the skin, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, we super zoomed in. This is uncomfortable. First off, we're gonna start off with priming. Spray primer type person because I have dry skin. So yeah, I'm gonna use, this is the NYX Dewy Finish. It's technically a finishing spray, but I like to use it as a primer sometimes. Next is color correcting. I'm using the, what is this? The LA Girl Pro Conceal Orange Concealer. And I'm just gonna go over any kind of grayish areas of my face. I think that's good. I think we good. Okay, next I'm gonna take a sponge. This is the Real Tech Mousse sponge. I like this one. I'm just gonna pat, 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 pat. A little dab. Camera's too. Voila. Next we have the foundation. I like to mix my foundations. That's just a thing with me. Some people are more likely to find their own perfect shade. I am very unlikely. So I'm going to be using this one. This is the Lorac Sheer Porefection foundation in like tan or something because it was the darkest color they sold. Because people don't come darker than tan apparently. Use this just in the middle of my face because it's lighter. So like the last time I showed you guys myself doing my foundation, so the story time video, y'all were coming for me. Kenny, foundation too, like Kenny. Admittedly, y'all may have took some edges because y'all were kind of right. I didn't put as much bronzer as I usually do in that video, so my bees. Then with your damp sponge, you're gonna go in and blend it all in. Get the neck. Yet again, y'all were coming for me, so I will satisfy y'all. So here you go. Here you go. When you get around the edges, I like to pull them back a little bit so that you can get in there. Just a wee bit. So that hairline is kind of the same color as the rest of your face. Okay, even if it's not blended enough right now, I can't tell in my monitor, but you get the gist, blended. Then you're gonna take your concealer and go under your eyes. Do the shape, the triangle. Oh, by the way, the one I'm using is another LA Girl blah blah one in Cool Tan. You on the chin right here, and right there, and bam, 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 boom. Now we all highlighted. Now we're gonna bronze, cream bronze. To do that, I use the L'Oreal Dream Matte Mousse color. What color is this? In Cocoa Dark. I like that chocolate. We're gonna go around this. We're gonna go around that forehead because it look real big after there's no color there anymore. Gonna do that. Right there. Take a brush and just go like that and bring it like into that hairline. And around line. Who the hell is this? Hello?
Hi, is Dick there?
This, you have the wrong number.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Bye. I feel bad. You seem like a nice guy. I was really rude. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of doing a whole lot of powder. I'm not a huge baking person, but I like to do it under my eyes. So I'm gonna go in there with my sponge. I look like an idiot. I do it like this. So there's the bake under the eyes, next to the nose, next to the mouth. For those of you wondering, this is a blotting powder from the Face Shop. So it's not great, it's not terrible either, but there you go. What I do to make God made me so sexy. Next we have like the powder that I use like all over my face. This is from, who is it from? Black Radiance. And it's the Soft Focus Finishing Powder. Actually, I really like this. It's pretty cheap. Problem is you gotta go somewhere that they sell Black Radiance. So if you live in a place that doesn't sell Black Radiance, you're kind of screwed. Or not really, just go online. This is the True Complexion Contour Palette. This is the medium to dark. I don't know what the light to medium one looks like, but I remember seeing this highlight. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, isn't that pretty? Yes, honey. But I'm gonna take the bronzer, which is way warmer, way orangier than other bronzers for lighter skin tones. So women of color, if you're like, I can't find a bronzer that's like for me, it's not doing anything for me, it's probably not warm enough. So what I like to do is use it right on the cheeks for like the base for my blush, whatever I end up using for the day, so that it kind of like blends all in together, you know? Bam. Contour also under the jawline. Now I like to do for my contour, just because I have a very round face, is I like to cut in like, you know, other contour. I like to do a little cut in on the actual contour place and then bring it down just lightly. Why is that? Because when I turn face forward, bam, I just like effectively shaved off like 5 pounds off my face. Like, no, honey. This is a Lorac Tantalizing Baked Bronzer. This is a sample. It was free, so I figured I should use it. And it's for white people because it's really light, so I don't know who this is supposed to be bronzing. At least not me. I don't know why she gave it to me. Whatever. I'm gonna use this to go over my bake and to take my bake away. You don't need to use this one. I don't find that this is particularly outstanding for this, but you know, you can use whatever is kind of most effective for you. Okay, so for nose contour, you could use the same contour palette, but I find that it's a little too dark for the nose, so I use an eyeshadow. This one right here, this is one of my Etude House ones, but it's just like any medium color. I will put the colors and everything down in the description box, so fret not if you just want to know very specifically what this one is. But I like to go right in the front of the brow and then pull it down. And your snatch nose there. I'm gonna do the other side. Was that on my nose the entire time? I know I was pissing somebody off. And then, only if you want, you can take another like really light shadow and kind of mix it in with that one. Matte, of course. And just go on the side of the nose to kind of bring everything out a little more. Because your girl don't have a nose bridge. She don't have one. Black Radiance face products just in general. So these two I'm gonna mix for my blush. This one is called Gingersnap. I think this one's more of a bronzer than it is like a blush. It's really pretty. Then we have Toasted Almond, which is this really nice, like muted. You can't see that. You can't see it there either. I don't know why I swatch colors, and I'm gonna just put a little bit of that. A little bit. I don't even think you can see that on camera, so let me put a whole bunch of it. After that, you have to be on your highlight game. So one of the things I like to do if I'm doing like a really like, I'm overall glowy AF, I like to use this Tony Moly highlight. This one's in number 8 Gold Glamour. Gold Glamour. And what I do is take a dual fiber brush, the one I just used for my blush. Just tap in there just a little bit. If you use it really concentrated, it's like bam, white, gold. But if you use just a little bit, tap off a lot of it, you can kind of use it all over as this like really pretty glow. So I'm gonna do a little of that. This is one of the few like Korean highlighters that aren't just disgustingly glittery. I don't know what that's all about, but we're gonna have to do all that. So yeah, I'm looking healthy AF. Really naturally glowy. But if you want to be obnoxious and sickening, myself, but I'll just show you this one first. Because it's kind of unique. What is this? Why dost thou gag? Am I blinding you? Don't look too close. Man. Girl. Girl. A little bit of Baddie. A little bit of Mary. They friends, they sisters. And just go on those super high points. Like right here. The very top. Right on that cheek like that. So. That can be a little disgusting. I haven't done my brows yet. Haven't done anything yet. That will happen off camera. But get in that brow real quick. A little artistry. Right on the top. Right. Then finally, last but not least, I like to finish off with the same spray I started with. This is the Dewy finish one. They have a matte finish one if you are like more like, no, I want to stay matte. Bathe in it. So there you go. That's the skin routine. So I'm gonna go off camera, do my brows and my eyes and my lips and what have you, and then I'll come back with the entire thing. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Alright, here it is all together. I just put on some lashes and some liner, a little eyeshadow, the other stuff, so lips, blah, 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 what have you. And this is how she looks, fam. Like I said, this is kind of the foundation I do when I actually care. Usually I don't, so this is actually a bit much for me. But when I care, it looks really smooth and it looks really good in photos, so I really like to do this one. And also if I'm having like a day out, a night out, I want to look good for longer periods of time, and this is a way better one than what I usually do during the day. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what are some of the things that you like to do in your foundation routine, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.